Okay, so just to give you a little background about Lrnr, we started in 2012 and we're in about 57 colleges so far. I worked for a large publishing company for almost a decade, and my CEO also worked for a large company and created a lot of their online platforms. And we just realized that there is a need to reduce the cost of materials for students to reduce one of the barriers to learning. My CEO comes from a very humble background, and when he saw the doors that were open for him as far as his education enabling him to have a better outcome in his life, he saw the need and the importance for open access materials. So we are an official partner of OpenStax, and we carry courses and course materials in microbiology, anatomy and physiology, concepts of biology, majors biology, and then some of the social and behavioral sciences. So I'm going to show you just a little bit about our platform and what we have to offer. And if you're interested, you can always contact me for a further demo. So I'm going to go into the anatomy and physiology course. And you'll see that our dashboard is very user-friendly. What we have in the Learn portion is the complete OpenStax textbook. So you can see all the chapters and the topics are listed here. We've made it a lot more user-friendly by adding in the capability of annotating the textbook. We also have authored content, so quizzes, activities, and flashcards that support the content as the student is reading it. So as you scroll through, you can see different activities and quizzes come up to support their reading and promote active reading. We've also partnered with a 3D imaging company, so you'll see that in place of images like this, we are going to start loading in images like this, where students can study on a more realistic level the different areas of the body. So going back to the dashboard, the practice quizzes, activities, and flashcards that you saw supporting the reading are also listed here. We have two different quiz banks. One is here, and one is also instructor-driven through the assignments tile. So if I click on the practice quizzes, you're going to see that each chapter and topic level, again, has a question bank associated with it. Each of our quiz questions are labeled for their level of difficulty, their level of Bloom's taxonomy, and the mode of the question. And so the algorithm that we have, or the recommendation engine that is driving the student through the questions, will be pulling from those question banks and guiding the student through our content here. So a student would click on an answer, check their answer, read the feedback, possibly select the correct answer, and receive partial points. Going back to the dashboard again, you'll see that we have activities for each chapter. So going back to the skull and previewing these activities, you can see that we have drag and drop capabilities here on various parts of the skull. And then we have up to 35 different activity types that can be experienced through the content. These are also assignable for points, and we have a very flexible assignment capability. So I'll show you what that looks like here. Going back to the dashboard, if I click on assignments, you can see that you have the ability to create formative or summative assignments. You can do a time test. You can go across quiz banks and use your own points. And we also allow for integration into Canvas, Moodle, and Blackboard. Okay, again, back to the dashboard for the exciting part. Again, we've partnered with a 3D imaging company, so we can offer students the ability to zoom in and really get a good idea of how the human anatomy is structured. There are also various components that are available in here so that students can get a better idea of different dissections of the heart, the eye. Sorry about that. So students can get very up close to a different kind of view that they would normally only have in a dissection. Okay, going back to the dashboard again. So our goal is to really create as many tools to make this as robust as possible, but also as flexible as possible for instructors. So I'm going to click on the My Stuff folder where we are developing user-generated content. So an instructor can pull in an image, outline that image, either using this little pen to go across or to use a hotspot, and go through this activity of developing this particular image. And once they do that, what is produced is 3 different activities for the student. So they can have a study tool, a matching activity, and flashcards associated with that image. This will be available for fall, and we're hoping to build out our 3D activities as well. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call me. Our website, where you can book a time with me, is www.lrnr.us. Click on Take a Tour and request a demo, and I'd be happy to get online with you and answer any questions that you have. Thank you so much.